I see sticky jumpers. I see rocket jumpers. I see pans. That can only mean one thing. It is another episode of Ready Steady Pan action here on Kip TV. Thanks for joining me. I am Kip. Let's just meet the teams and get into this nonsense and amazingness that is the Ready Steady Pan tournament. Today we have two teams that are both 2 and 2. We have eClonk versus Do You Even Pan, European team, so glad to be casting some of their action. Over on eClonk, we have Arona as Scout Japan, as Scout Ms. Animator 7 as Demo, and Witch King of Pangmar as Demo Man as well. Aeropan and Pandolf the White are soldiers. I just want to say that I love the Lord of the Rings references, and as often as possible, I'm going to talk about Lord of the Rings in this cast, so just FYI. Over on Do You Even Pan, we have Big Macintosh and Woodsy as demos. Pandora is Soldier, YOLO is Scout, Whipper is Sniper, and Pandong is Soldier. And let's get to this action. We're gonna start with Witch King of Pangmar, and since we have some time while they roll out, well, actually, okay, so we're on CP, or 5CP Gorge, which I love, and I don't think we play enough of in competitive. It was, I think, season 6, but it is definitely not played enough. It is a fantastic map, and I like it a lot, so we'll see how these guys go at it. I was gonna make comments about Witch King of Pangmar, but, yeah, well, we're here at mid anyway, so let's back up and see what happens with this nonsense. Blue getting a lot of time on there, but Milk coming down. That's not going to discourage Milk, but oh, we got 3 on 1. Soldiers will join this battle, but Girardi comes down too. Pandolf the White is down, as well as Witch King of Pangmar. Looks like Do You Even Pan does not like Lord of the Rings references. That is very, very sad to me. And while Red is still alive, they're all very, very hurt, and of course, no medics to help him out. We do have a full health pack underneath the point, but it looks like that is gone. And Aeropan and Miss Animator are very, very hurt right here for eClonk, but they are not backing up. And surprisingly, Japan is still in here as well, trying to take on everyone. Whipper goes down right there. And again, we have these blue players who are just not backing up yet. I don't think this is a good idea. Yeah, it looks like Miss Animator is gonna try to. Nope. Okay, she's out. I only assume that Ms. Animator is a lady, because Ms. is a lady's term. But anyway, finally, midpoint does go to Do You Even Pan. However, blue is lurking about, and they do not want to give up mid that easily. And in fact, looks like they're gonna engage again. Which will be very, very tricky. And we do have this altercation at the hallway right here, and I'm not sure if these terms, CP Gorge has like official terms. I'm gonna call this tile room, and that will be it. YOLO getting in there, getting some damage down, but meanwhile, who slipped in behind is the question. It looks like it was Soldier, but he's gonna have to get out of the point right there. Again, we're gonna have another altercation on mid right here. Nobody wants to give this point up, obviously. And Do You Even Pan is still going to hold on, even though blue has some players. eClonk just trying to get some time on here, and looks like they have the numbers right here, and they do take down Woodsy, and Pandong is down as well, so only 3 up for Do You Even Pan. They're just now getting some respawn, so this could be the opportunity that eClonk wants to push in. However, Soldier and Demo come in out of nowhere from Do You Even Pan. We'll see if they can stop this, and Big Macintosh does take down Arona. However, Woodsy goes down. Pandora is down as well, or Pandora is down. Woodsy was already down. So it looks like blue is going to capitalize off of this and push. We'll see what Witch King of Pangmar can do, and sense Big Macintosh flying with that pan, and my God, that looks painful. Witch King is, not going to be able to survive that, and he just was about to sticky jump out of there, but not going to be able to do so. Pandong is ready to take back mid with the rest of his friends, and maybe not so much yet. They are really, really hurt, don't have those heals, and we'll see. Yeah, blue is just going to hold on right now. Oh, it looks like red, Do You Even Pan is going to go for the upper strategy and then drop down. We'll see how that works. Aeropan going down, so already working very well. Japan going down as well. Red is going to have some numbers, and oh, Pandora is just doing business right here. Or that was Pandong. Oh. Why all the pan names? I'm already confused, but that's, I think, what they're going for right there. Anyway, Do You Even Pan coming back, and they will cap mid right here. Some Milk coming down, but it is only Arona against the half of the Do You Even Pan team. Or there was half. There was another player, but has since disappeared. So we'll see. what, oh, let's see if Gunny can protect this, or if, Arona can do this all by himself. Of course, he doesn't have as much health as Gunny does, and that, oh, well, now he actually has more because he got that full health pack underneath the point. Arona is still on it, and it's just being very annoying right here, and it's not allowing Do Even Pan to push up, which is a great strategy. Finally, Arona goes down, and we'll see if that will allow Do Even Pan to push up. However, with all that distraction, it allowed eClonk to get in here and get some space, and Miss Animator taking down Gunny right there as he tried to get up there. Blue right now having numbers a little bit of advantage, but oh, somebody's on second. That would be YOLO. Looks like Pandolf got there just in time to stop that cap, but YOLO is... He shouldn't give this up. He can do this, I think. Or at least continue putting that distraction on, but looks like he's going to fall back and help his team defend mid right here. I don't know. I figure if your name is YOLO, you should probably try to go for that cap all by yourself. And as much as I hate the whole, like, culture around YOLO and all that stuff, YOLO is really fun to say. Just like the word out loud is just fun to say, so I appreciate his name YOLO. Because, yeah, just say it, YOLO. It's... You get the L, you get the Y, you get the O, YOLO. Anyway, YOLO does protect mid right here, but Blue has so much time on the point. Do Even Pan doesn't want to go anywhere, so YOLO is going to try to defend it by himself, and he falls down right there. Of course, midpoint, yeah, on this little, like, bridge type area that... A pyro would be crazy awesome right here if you could use air blast, but of course you can't in the Ready Steady Pan tournament. Don't worry, YOLO is still on the case, and we're just going to be on the YOLO cam for a while. It looks like he's doing a good job of dodging and using that speed advantage that the Scout has here on Ready Steady Pan, and Pandolf is just so upset with him right now, like, why won't you stand still? I just want to pan you to death. I don't understand what the problem is. And it looks like he's still going to get out alive. He's going to be joined by a couple of his friends on Do Even Pan, but they still can't get this YOLO guy. He is just being so annoying. He's like that 13-year-old who's texting all the time and saying YOLO and swag and pretends he's cool. But he's not. You're not cool, YOLO. How does he still have 125 health left? He is covered in Girardi. We'll see if anyone can take him down, but right now he is unstoppable, and indeed he only lives once, and he lives for, like, the entire round, apparently. He's gonna try to go for this cap again. Hey, there's the soldier covered in Girardi. This could help him out, but finally Aeropan takes down YOLO. And that shuts down another little annoying 13-year-old. By the way, to all the 13-year-olds out there, I don't mean you guys. I mean the annoying ones. You guys are awesome who watch TF2. Because you're in front of your computer instead of in front of swag, whatever that is. Anyway, Penamel? Is that a new name? Did somebody change their name? I think they did. But, Red does recap mid right here. Woodsy is super hurt, gonna fall back and get this health. There's not a whole lot of health here on CP Gorge. I mean, well, it's not terrible. It's definitely more than Viaduct or something like that. Of course, you do have the whole one underneath the point right here, which is probably why it's been so hard for one team to control mid, because someone can just easily pop down there and get a full health recharge. So it's going to be very hard for one team to control mid, as long as somebody opposing team can just do that and stop that cap as long as possible. But it looks like Red is going to be able to control it for a little bit longer right here. Woodsy getting on the point. Do Even Pan will be here at B, or second, as whatever we want to call it. And second does go there to Do Even Pan. Woodsy trying to get in here at last. There's only one, no, there's two soldiers right now, but he gets a good hit on Pandolf, the white, I think. And we'll see if he can't stay alive. There is a health pack in the house, but of course that means he has to drop down. We'll get some time on the point. It caps pretty fast right here. However, the entire blue team is trying to stop that from happening, and all they have to do is stand on the point. Gunny trying to do some nice work and gets a couple of good kills in here. YOLO is still alive, and he's only got the two demos. Witch King is really, really hurt right here, but YOLO, again, he's going to back out. Come on, your name's YOLO. YOLO, kids. Oh boy. And let's see what Arona does as he's trying to push back with his team onto second. They do have a little bit of time right there. And Everyone is just going crazy. Will defend, tries to help cap the point right here, but red is doing a great job defending, and half of the team already for blue is down, and this will be a really nice defense there by red. And oh, but somebody is back here at last, and they have to come back. What could have been a nice push for them, they have to come back to defend, which of course is, well, I'm getting my teams mixed up. Red is pushing, and just a nice, really nice push right there after taking down so many people at second. We'll see if they can continue this. Big Macintosh, there's only one left, but no, that's a wipe right there. And I'm sorry about that, I confused blue and red, obviously. So yeah, and of course 5 CP Gorge is, you know, symmetrical, so it's very hard to figure out that. Symmetrical maps always confuse me. YOLO almost had it right there, but another good defense by blue. They will cap second right here, so good defense by blue so far. Very, very close to losing this first round. Now, for Ready Steady Pan, this match will go to 3. Best of 3 rounds. I think there's something messed up with their config, so they did not have the regular to 4 or 5, but so they did let me know that it goes to 3. So just so you know. But of course, we are still in the first round. Nobody can get this. It's been a very hard fought battle, back and forth a lot. Okay, so Panamel does remember there's a health pack there. I forgot that one. The other one I was thinking of is right here, and of course you have the ammo pack, which is nice if you're shooting a lot of rockets that do no damage whatsoever. It could be helpful. Red trying to defend this point right here. They do have numbers. YOLO is down, but whatever. Don't need that little... Anyway. As they are pushing forward, 2 down now for blue, and Girardi coming down as well. We haven't seen much of the sniper cam for red, and indeed, Whipper is the only sniper on this map right now. Blue decided not to run with sniper, which I do not agree with. I think the Girardi is one of the most useful weapons in Ready Steady Pan, so I'm not sure why they're not running it. I guess they're going... Oh, Japan just now switched to sniper. Called it. He's listening to me in the future when I'm casting this match, like a month after it happened. But regardless, they do have that sniper now, and Girardi will... Let's see if it plays a big part. Whipper, by the way, looking awesome. I love the owl. Ouch! That had to hurt. I hope the owl didn't get hurt in that. I mean, the owl doesn't have any say in the fact that his owner is running around getting panned in the face. It's just... Somebody call PETA. No, nobody call PETA. Please, nobody call PETA. Blue's coming back and will cap mid right here. Miss Animator getting that health, but we do have back cap going on, so Miss Animator's got to get down there and stack the point, and indeed Blue will get it. The fact that there's a back cap going on means that a little bit of red team is distracted, so Miss Animator's going to try to get out here to second as fast as possible. There is this sniper who's going to do a lot to stop. Does he have any Girardi though? And it doesn't look like Whipper. Oh no, Whipper does. He drank something and refilled his Girardi right there. Miss Animator though is going to try to stay away from everybody for red, but not going down even with that Girardi right there. So there is this defense on B. It looks like red. Oh man, they're getting these respawns, so they're not being outnumbered as they should be. Blue really needs to get their team up there because Blue has these numbers. Aeropan is going down, but he will... Where is Aeropan that he's so hurt? But anyway, he's not in the fight. That was what I was confused about. His Animator is the one who's the demo man who's doing all this work right here. We'll see if they can get on to last. There is this Whipper guy. He's been peeing into a jar, so watch out for that Girardi coming down, but the red spawns are getting in there. Do you even pan? Looking very vulnerable right now, and but no. It looks like eClonk did not have the local presence of those players, so even though they had the spawns, they were not there at last. Meanwhile, red had to go through last as they came out of spawn, so they were all there. We do have back cap going on though. Pandolf the white is just standing there. Nobody's paying attention to him. It looked like Woodsy or Gunny or somebody was behind him, but just not able to get there in time. And of course, you know, when you're a demo man, you can't spam those stickies that would prevent that cap. You gotta get in there. So Pandalf the White getting that nice cap right there. Let's see, Gandalf reference. About capping back cap. I don't know. I mean, something about Riders of Rohan or something. I don't know. Anyway, red getting out to mid first that time again, I believe so. Do you even pan? Looking strong right here. Japan again is not on the the sniper. He's still on that scout and looking like, oh my goodness, just a wipe right there for Do You Even Pan. Doing a great job. They got to mid first, and we'll see if they can continue. Nobody for blue is going to be up at mid to take them down. We'll watch Gunny's cam as he jumps a little bit further, and I think at this point eClonk is just all going to be at last trying to stop a domino cap right here, because these first 2 points have gone awfully quick in the favor of Do You Even Pan. So red team is looking like they're mostly here. They have got to get the entire team together and do a coordinated push if they want this to work. It looks like that is indeed what they're waiting for, and of course they're going to be pushing into a very set up blue team. And indeed, we have whatever kind of defense you can do on Ready Steady Pan with no sentry gun, no stickies, or anything like that. We do have 3-on-1. Oh, Girardi comes down, and Soldier Rocket jumps out of there. Aeropan going down, so we do have 5-on-4. Will that make a difference in this battle? Nobody wants to engage Pandalf and Witch King right here on the point. Finally, we do have Panamo getting in there, but he goes down as he was outnumbered. Where's the rest of red team? YOLO, I think, went down, so he had to wait for that respawn. But, oh no, he's up right now and just waiting and biding his time like a little YOLO man would. But he's not going to be able to get enough time on there and takes a little too much damage to do this all by himself. He needs some friends. With a little help from his friends, and maybe he can do this as red not giving up right here. They still have this chance, still have a good amount of time on the point right here, so it would cap relatively fast. And my goodness, YOLO's cam is making me nauseous. As he does come in here. Oh, so far everybody's still alive for blue. We do have some Girardi down. We'll see if that factors in. No, it fades out relatively quickly as Whipper goes down. Gunny is down as well, so that's only 4 up right now for Do You Even Pan. eClonk will get this defense. It looks like they just need to push out of last right now, which of course is so difficult in any situation. When you only have pans as your damage-dealing weapon, it is even more difficult. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the rules of Ready Steady Pan, Pan is the only damage-dealing weapon allowed. Other weapons that, food items are allowed, but of course there's no heavy, no spy, no engineer, or no medic. So those, I think it's just the heavy with the sandwich and his other stuff that would be other food items. But yeah, so milk is allowed, a bonk is allowed, the Criticola is allowed for scout. Haven't seen a whole lot of that. The Criticola is pretty good on King of the Hill, I think. So maybe we'll see some of that next week or in 2 weeks or something with Arctic, which I'm excited about. I do like Arctic as King of the Hill. Anyway, so no soldiers, no heavies, no spies, no engineers, no medics. You can't have pyros. We haven't seen the too many teams running pyro because they'd rather run that scout. We do have a lot of players here on last. This Urine comes down. Japan is back on that sniper, and will that be significant enough? No, Aeropan is the only one left alive. He just has to stay on the point. No, he steps off for 1 second, and there we go. YOLO caps, and we are 1-1. Pretty darn crazy right there. Oh my goodness. Ready Steady Pan. It continues to surprise me and amuse me. There's like no way this could I don't know, it doesn't get old. This is like my 5th or 6th one I've casted, and it just doesn't get old. I don't know what it is. It's probably the pan. It's probably the pan. Anyway, Japan is back on scout. I guess that's for his mid, his rollout to mid, that he wants that speed right there, or that his team has decided that speed is more important than the Girardi. We do have Girardi coming down. On blue, Pandalf is really hurt right now. So is Aeropan. They're just trying. We have a fight on top and a fight on bottom. Top for the point, bottom for the health pack. And it looks like, yeah, that is a wipe right there. Do You Even Pan going completely dead. So eClonk giving a little revenge wipe right there, just going exact opposite the way it was the last round. Aeropan is, or Arona is pushing up with fellow scout Japan, so that's where the sniper doesn't matter right there, and that speed is really helping. It's allowing for this fast cap and until we have some defense of this point. Both scouts go down as Red is trying to defend right here. They do have these numbers, so Blue is pretty outmatched at this point. One of the most important features or most important tactics strategies of Ready Steady Pan is you have to take on a team with numbers. You have only go into fights you know you can win with numbers. Like right now we're seeing 3 red players chase 1 soldier. They know they can win this fight, and actually Aeropan kills himself. Oh man, hate to see that. It was a pretty good cat and mouse chase for a while right there. But yeah, so 3 battles of 3-1, 4-1, even 2-1 sometimes are the way you win Ready Steady Pan. Just see it as a bunch of small battles instead of one huge battle, and I think that helps. Of course, I've never actually played it. I should probably get one of these games under my belt, so I can at least pretend to know. Well, I am pretending to know what I talk about, so I'll ring one of these days. I've gotten the invites, but every time I'm like, oh, I have homework, which I do, but ouch. YOLO. Oh, for a second I thought YOLO was a sniper right there, but no, indeed. We still have the same roster for Red and the same classes, loadouts, whatever. Not seeing too much change. Again, the Pyro is something I was talking about earlier that not many teams have run because you do get that more health than the Scout, but you get that slowness. Doesn't really work as a trade-off. Most teams have found, I guess. But then again, if you have a player who's a Pyro main and is just really good at melee, then why the heck not? So those are all the trade-offs. We usually do see 2 Oh, hey, what? YOLO again with the sneaky little cap from the back. Everyone was distracted at second. I was distracted because I was talking about who knows what. But there you go. It is 2-1. Do you even pan in the lead? Looks like we do have a timer set on this map. Well, so that's a good idea. But it looks like I think we will be going again to best of 3. So we'll see if eClonk can't come back with something right here, otherwise they are out of this match. Of course, Ready Steady Pan has still a couple more weeks to go. Like I said, King of the Hill Arctic will be in a while. Miss Animator getting a nice kill on Panamel, but doesn't know, or maybe does know that there's a soldier behind her. And we do have a little scout on soldier action. It looks like Arona's trying to use speed to the best of his advantage, but it's just going to have to get out there because he took way too much damage. Miss Animator and Hand of the White going down on the point. And see, we have a battle of 3 versus 1, and that's absolutely what we need to do right here. But just by dropping down, it became a battle of 3 red versus 1 blue instead of 3 blue versus 1 red. So these battles are very tricky to engage in and to pick the one that you want. I mean, it all has to happen in a split second. And with a map like Gorge, where there's lots of places to jump down and surprise players, it's hard to pick and choose the battles you want, or at least decide that that's the one and stay in that one, because your opponent can easily rocket jump out of there, sticky jump out of there. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Panamel doing a good job at taking down Japan. Is going to help clean up this demo, and indeed Miss Animator goes down. Panamel's on a roll right now. He's like, what? 1 demo man? I can do this, no problem. And in fact, Witch King is not so much alive right now, with about 70 health. If Panamel can finish him off, just no, can't catch up with him. Finally, but it's a little too slow on that melee, and now Panamel is the one who's only 70 health left, as Blue has all but wiped. Do you even pan right now? You can leave the soldiers back there to cap as Japan, it looks like. No, everybody else is just spawning right there. So they will not be able to push forward and capitalize on that 5 down for Red. And indeed, Red is already setting up a rudimentary defense here on B. Again, with no sticky traps, no medic, no sentry gun, it's very hard to set up a defense. Let's follow this Arona and Whipper battle. Whipper gets the dull end of the deal, and wow, only 4 up again for Or I'm sorry, only 2 up again for the red team. Do you even pan? We're gonna have this back cap going on, but need to cap second before they get there. In fact, there's somebody trying to cap second for himself. Oh man, Richard King of Pangmar decided to go back and cap it. So there we go, helping out his team, and eClonk will win the 4th round. So we are 2-2. Looks like we're going to halftime. We'll be back after that. Round 2, I mean, has take 2, half 2, second half. There we go, finally got there. And this will be the last round because remember we are tied 2-2, and I got intel from before that these guys are only playing 2-3. And considering how long the first round was, I don't blame them because it lasted awfully long. That you don't want to necessarily spend your entire night playing a Ready Steady Pan match. I do, but these guys might not. Alright, so we do have Ready, or Do You Even Pan getting out there first, getting a lot of time on the point, but we do have that stop by Aeropan. He will not be able to stop it for long, but don't worry, he's got some support and reinforcements from Cut Blue coming in there and just kind of cleaning up 4 down for Do You Even Pan. Oh, and there goes Gunny. The Frying Pan is up as well. Looks like we had a name change. He's trying to get he's battling off the scout for the health and does take down Arona, but look, he is outnumbered right here, 3-1. If only Blue could get him somewhere near the point, they could take him down, but Frying Pan, oh, I'm sorry, it's Frying Pain. Oh, finally does go down right there, but he did allow time for that cap to stop and the rest of his team to be alive. So we'll see, we do have Panda of the White here at second already, trying to get something done, but as soon as Red get those respawns, he's going to be a little bit outnumbered, has to help his demo man here, and oh, Girardi coming down, and I really think that's, I don't know, well, I mean, it's been so evenly matched, so maybe it isn't a factor. I mean, I think obviously it is not a factor right here, since, the teams have been so crazily evenly matched, and the caps we have seen have been like either wipes or back caps. So, Red will be able to defend this, and indeed they actually have Propane here getting the cap, or getting the attention here at mid. Propane, so we do have either a new player or a name change. Gunny trying to get in there and help him, but they're outnumbered right there and not able to do so. Let's see if Frying Pan can defend second all by himself, because he's going to have a flood of blue players coming in very soon, and he's only got 1 leg, so this, oh my goodness, that's not what you want to see as a demo. He's out of there. He's absolutely out of there. There's ×7 on the point. Oh no, he's coming back! Frying Pan, what are you doing right there? Oh man, Propane, the other demo man, is going to try to get in here. Right now it looks like they're going to go for caps on second instead of defending last, which I don't know about because we do have some action here at last. Why can't I find a camera of last? Okay, it looks like no more action at last, as Red has pushed back a little bit and Blue's not been able to do anything. We do now have something at last right here. Red is defending pretty strongly though. We do have 4 on the point and Aeropan is taken down. And okay, so we do have a defense here that they are covered in milk, but you know what, no big deal. And it just helps your vitamin D intake. Well, it depends on what kind of milk it is. If it's whole milk, that's a little too much fat. You want your 1%. Anyway, of course these are Europeans. I don't know if you guys have your milk different fat content or whatever than we do. But let's just all agree skim milk sucks. Alright, Aeropan going down to both Gunny and Panamel, and we're waiting for, who was that? Waiting for a health pack right there. Again, sometime on last for Blue, but this very strong defense by Do You Even Pan is going to prevent them from capping. And yeah, this has been a very strong defense. I've very nicely done. It is hard to get a defense, like I said before. This animator is trying to get some health and trying to get a coordinated push in here to last with the rest of his team. I don't know, but we do have a back cap going on, and it looks like YOLO is doing what YOLO does best and annoying, distracting people, taking their attention away from last right here, hopefully giving his team a chance to push out. It actually looks like it's not going to, well, maybe he's still alive, so he's still dancing around with his crazy legs, and he actually, no, will not get this cap, but so much time on B right now that it's not a terrible position for Div and Pan to be in. We'll see though, as we do have Miss Animator pushing into last right here. She is getting impatient and just wants to do this. Does take quite a bit of damage, so is gonna have to fall back. But Div and Pan 3 up right now on last. Durrani comes down, and actually that may be this deciding factor. No, Japan goes down. Nobody able to take care of the oh, it looks like everybody on red was hitting each other because they couldn't tell the colors as everyone's covered in Durrani. But, oh wow, blue taking a lot of casualties right here. Witch King alive but goes down to Whipper. Oh my goodness, so it will stop that cap. We do have cap going on here at second, and finally, Div and Pan pushes out of last. Oh, and Ms. Animator taking complete advantage of that Durrani and getting 2K right there. Is a back cap going on at mid. They just got to stack second right here, and they will be able to. So eClonk in an excellent position right here, only 4 up, and somebody is at, oh no, it looks like they got enough respawns. Div and Pan to prevent this cap. Oh man, it's just a Whipper by himself. Not able to do so. Not able to go humongous, which if he had taken down 4 players covered in Durrani right there, that would definitely be a moment of glory. I would submit it to XTV and make them put it there. Anyway, Miss Animator trying to get in here. eClonk just wants to finish this off, and Div and Pan trying the best to just stop this for a little bit longer. Not able, they will be able to do so for just a little bit longer. Miss Animator is so hurt, she's gonna fall back to the house, try to get that health, does get a little bit, not gonna be enough, and she goes down right there. Oh man, this epic battle will not end. Red does push out, and they do have control of second right here, so there's no chance that their last can be capped until blue caps this point again, and eClonk has just been relentless. They are not going to give up, and it looks like Div and Pan is not going to give up either, so I hope you have nothing to do for the next, like, millennia, because I think we'll be here. I don't think we'll be here for that long, because we do have some timers going on, so we'll eventually stop, and this demo eventually, or this STV demo stops too, so I can only assume that this will end. I promise you it will. But blue, very, very hurt right now. However, we're still getting these kills. And Arapan and Witch King, though they're at not so much health, are gonna still push in here with the team. There are 3 people alive, 4 now, 5. Div and Pan getting these respawns, and will it be enough? We have Durrani coming down. Japan is still in that sniper, so I do like that. We'll see if it makes a difference here, as Red is still getting those respawns. Blue, can they hold on? They have enough players, but here comes Japan with full health, as only YOLO left, and they will not be able to get the respawns in time. Gunny is alive, but it will not be any factor in this, and last is Finey Clamp. Capped eClonk wins. Let's check out the scores. Does not really matter in Ready Steady Pan, but regardless, a really crazy close match right there. So thank you to Pandolph the White for sending it in. I appreciate it, and congrats, and hope you have a swell rest of the Ready Steady Pan season. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and have a good day.